Hi Pisces, welcome to your general tarot reading for November of 2025. Thanks for being here with me. My name is Coco and this is Birdsong Musings Tarot. I'm just cleansing your space here really quickly. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you consider subscribing to the channel, sticking around for future readings, liking the reading if you connect with what is being said. And if you're not new here, welcome back. You will obviously see that we are trying out a new video format. This is not my typical format, but I am trying this out because I just want to see what works best and what people like the most. So if you preferred my old format, please let me know in the comments. Or if you prefer this format, also please let me know in the comments, okay? So as always, this is a general tarot reading. It is not a private reading, so it's not going to connect with absolutely everybody out there all of the time. If you are feeling like that's the case for you today, you're not connecting, do please consider checking out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. We are going to pull your tarot cards together. We're going to use two different decks. We are also going to pull the general energies and what you could benefit from more of in the month. We're going to pull that information from two different decks together. Then at the end of the reading, we will pull two advice cards for you as well. Also, do feel free to skip over this part if you don't feel like watching all of the cards come out, okay? I will not be offended. I won't know. Okay. First, we'll see how you're acting, showing up, more generally speaking. All right. Six of Swords. What challenges are you facing, Pisces, in November of 2025? The challenges that they are facing. Thank you, thank you. You're kind of transitioning in November. I wonder what towards. Okay. I feel like money's on your mind. All right. What's the situation unfolding across the month for these Pisces? What's going on in the month for them? I feel like you're trying to make more money, but I'm not sure if you don't know how, or it's just happening too slowly. Okay, got the Tower. All right. Can you sense my sarcasm? No, I'm kidding. All right, let's see what else is going on here. No, it can't just be the Tower. The Fool, beautiful. That was actually on the bottom of the deck, right when we pulled the Tower. Two very strong major arcana coming out. All right, let's see what's going on here with the rest of the month for Pisces across November. Thank you. All major arcana. Okay, Judgment. And last but not least, I'm not going to take those. Oh, okay. Queen of Wands. Nice. I feel like you are confident in the month. You are taking things in your stride. All right. At the end of the month, what's going on here for these Pisces at the end of November 2025? The Star. Whew. Lots of major arcana coming out for you, Pisces. So this moment of your life may actually feel like a bit of a crossroads. It may just feel like there's a lot of strong undercurrents and a lot of decisions that you're needing to make. It might feel like you got kind of the weight of the world on your shoulders, but yeah, lots of strong energies. And lastly, your advice and encouragement and how they want you to show up. They meaning your guides. How do you guide these Pisces to show up? Thank you, thank you. Ace of Swords. I'll take one more here. Oh, there's a card flipped up. Well, there's more than one card flipped up. Three of Swords. Okay. We are going to clarify some of these. The King of Wands. Lovely. So you've got the King and Queen of Wands in your reading. That's fiery energy. And at the end of November, that is Sagittarius season. And that is a season of a fire sign. So not really surprised to see that. It's also got us all feeling a little bit more easygoing and carefree than the Scorpio season does at the beginning of November. I'm also going to clarify this Fool card, the Tower, and the Judgment card. The High Priestess. Can you tell me more about this Tower, please? Thank you. What's changing here? What is this Tower changing? Thank you. Okay. The Emperor. Whew. more major arcana coming out. We've got the Judgment card. Let's clarify that one. This Judgment card, please. What is this about? Thank you. The Page of Pentacles. And lastly, I am going to clarify this Three of Swords over here. Thank you. The Page of Wands. Got it. Lots of wands. What is the general theme, general vibe, general energy? Ooh, okay. You've got number 32, the card of here and now. This is about being present, not being too caught up in the past and too caught up in the future. There may be a sense that you are trying to just show up every single day, take it one step at a time, but I do feel like you are very future oriented in your thinking, and you may actually be also ruminating on the past, so it may be a bit of a challenge to be in the here and now for you in November. We'll also get one more card here in what you are guided to bring a little bit more of into the month. Okay, you've got two cards here. The first card you have is the Rain card. This is a very Piscean card. It's very water-coated. I hope that it will focus for you to be able to see it. It has a lotus flower on it, I believe, or a water lily. Yeah, whichever you prefer. You're being asked to embrace more cleansing energy, purification, and hydration. Okay, so on a practical level, can you drink more water and stay better hydrated in the month of November? This is also a cleansing and purifying energy. So there is something that maybe you feel like you need to detox from, maybe a social media detox, a food detox, a substance detox. You may be thinking about it across the month, or it may just need a little bit more of an for you to really do it in the month of November. Don't underestimate the power of a good shower, a good bath. It may feel very, very cleansing and very much more needed in the month of November. But also, it could feel like emotionally there's a lot going on, there's a lot coming up, and there's a lot that needs to be, I just feel like emotionally for you, there's a lot that needs to be looked at. There's perhaps some repressed feelings that you have, and I feel like they are not going unnoticed by you, but it's almost like some things are just difficult to look at. And in November, it's the month of transformation and change and shedding. So this is, the perfect time to take a look at some repressed memories or emotions or things that you don't really feel very comfortable bringing up or sifting through. Mental health professionals are great for that as well. You may also be into doing some spiritual cleansing or purification ceremonies. I am a huge proponent of that as well. Your other card you have here is the Moss Agate card. This is a type of crystal, and it's asking you to bring positivity and change into your life. You may actually want to go out and purchase this crystal, of course, from an ethical store or an ethical source on the internet. But you're being asked to really be an agent of change in your life, I feel like. And this is about being in the here and now. This is about being so in the present and not so caught up in the past or future where you feel limited. You're definitely in a transition period because you're showing up as the Six of Swords. And you are the one, sorry, that's my dog. You are the one initiating change in your life, and you're actually being encouraged to do that. You're being encouraged to bring about change, to do things differently. And you may feel a little bit sad about it. You may feel like you are leaving behind a part of your life that you are very comfortable with and familiar with. And you may even be thinking about moving, thinking about traveling somewhere and trying something out for a little while. And although it feels like the right thing to do, although it may feel like a positive change in the right direction, you are still here like, I'm moving into calmer waters, but it's just a little bit of melancholy attached to it, okay? So you may feel like a little bit of mourning and grieving over the past, your past life, or maybe past friendships, or just how life used to look, okay? Now, your challenge in the month that you may experience is the Knight of Pentacles. So you may experience challenges with just getting up and doing the boring, consistent things, everyday things of life. It may feel monotonous. It may feel like a grind, okay? The Knight of Pentacles can feel like that. The Knight of Pentacles also can be challenges with money, with health, establishing new behaviors and new practices, new rituals. You may have challenges with that. So if you are detoxing from a substance, or you're trying to like do a new anti-inflammatory diet or something of that nature, you may find it difficult to do. I mean, of course, like anybody would, right? Like that's totally normal. But it's just about establishing new behaviors and getting into the habit of new things. It may just feel like a bit of a challenge in this month. Not saying you can't do it. Budgeting may feel a little bit confusing. Showing up and going to work even when you don't want to may feel a little bit draining. Okay, so just be aware of that, Pisces. And you've got the Four of Pentacles in your opportunities, which I really like to see, actually. The Four of Pentacles is somebody who's very much focused on their finances, their health, much like the Knight of Pentacles. You're really trying to get things together, I feel like, in the month of November. You're really trying to get your finances together. You're trying to establish your good credit. You're trying to get things together in your home, tidy things up, get rid of what no longer is needed. You're selling things, and you're saving, you're budgeting, and you're trying to spend wisely and make your money go further than it has maybe before. You get the chance to build up your finances and feel a little bit more secure in the month as well. So I think you're prioritizing that. It does feel like that, very much so. All right, what's unfolding across the month for you, Pisces? You've got the Tower card with the Emperor. I do want to speak on this first. Now, the Tower card speaks to Scorpio season, and we are currently in Scorpio season. So this can just be a card of timing. However, the Tower card does signify when we are either having massive changes happening on the inside, and we are like really fundamentally changing who we are, our belief system is changing, or we are making these really important decisions where we're like, okay, I want to move halfway across the world. So that can be emblematic of the Tower card. The Tower card also often speaks to external circumstances that happen to us. They are shocking. They are revelations. They can be also quite unstabilizing. Things that shake our foundations, shake our beliefs and our cores. They can be quite traumatic experiences, okay? So I don't want to downplay this Tower card. Now, it is in line with the Emperor card. So this may be happening with a father figure, a older masculine figure who is either spearheading something that affects you. They might be an Aries, they might not. They might just be somebody who's very domineering, somebody who is older than you. This may be that you are experiencing a shocking moment of change because of something that happens to a father figure or something that happens to an older masculine figure in your family. So whatever it is that's happening here and unfolding, it's just a big change, and you are having to adjust and move around it. At the same time, you've got the Fool card. So whatever is occurring, whatever changes are unfolding, and whatever transition is happening for you in your life, it's bringing you to brand new waters. It's bringing you to new land and on a new path. Like you are being course corrected, I really feel like, in the month. And it may feel like a very jarring change. But actually, it's putting you on the right path, and it's putting you on a higher path to healing, a higher path to understanding yourself on a deeper level, as well as a higher path to spirituality. So you may actually be encouraged in the month of November. You might just be randomly taking up more meditation practices. You might be getting more into spirituality, into religion, into praying and manifesting, or whatever it may be for you. You might just feel like, wow, I'm really opening up to this new path or new chapter of my life, or this new interest that ends up bringing you down a path that you feel really happy that you went down. This new path that you're embarking on, also, it feels new to you, like you have not done it before, you've not tried it before, and it feels unknown. It's like stepping into the unknown. That's what this High Priestess is doing here, and she's doing it quietly. She's not really telling many people about it. She's not being very, shouting it from the rooftops. She's being pretty chill about it, not really letting many people know what she's planning, which brings us to the Judgment card. The Judgment card is the card that comes before the Death card. So yeah, there's just a lot of things that are being answered for right now in your life, and I feel like that is karma that is coming in and balancing out things that have happened to you that have been really difficult. And it may even be karma coming in the month of November because of something that happens in this month, something that's painful and challenging. It's like at the same time, for whatever reason, you get a major opportunity that opens up because of it. And this opportunity is associated with learning something new and a new path to learning, going to university, starting a new job. And because the Judgment card also speaks to rebirth, you may be the one initiating all of this change. People might be very surprised to hear that you want to do something entirely new and something that you've never tried before. And, maybe they have something to say about it, but you're like, listen, I'm really committed to this. I am very interested in it. Page of Pentacles. I see a future in it with this person or, with this career prospect. And I'm going to follow my heart and I'm going to follow what I think is best and I'm going to do it. You've also got the Queen of Wands telling me that you're very confident in this choice and in this decision. You are very sure of yourself. This Queen of Wands may also be somebody else in your life, Pisces. So maybe this is you choosing to move in with somebody or travel with a spouse. Not sure, start a family. I have no idea. But if you have somebody in your life who is quite enthusiastic, quite fiery, this is a fire sign. So somebody who's very social and very engaging and, they can be very welcoming and warm. That might be somebody in your life. But if that's not somebody else, then it is you. That's how you're showing up and how you're kind of approaching this situation in the month. Approaching it with confidence and self-assuredness. And you're saying, I'm going to approach this with a sense of adventure and I'm going for it. And I'm going to do it in a way where I'm really excited and I just go for it. So you're actually at the end of the month stepping into the star energy, which is beautiful. So at the end of the month, you're like really going for it. You're really going for what you want. You're setting your sight on a goal and you're making the changes to go for it with this King of Wands, which, it's just further confirmation. You're doing it with confidence and with gusto. Your guides or your higher power, whatever it is that you believe in, you are being guided to engage this month as the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords clarified by the Page of Wands. So I want to speak on these separately. The Ace of Swords, your guides want you to be very clear. Be very honest with yourself about what this whole process will entail. Be very inquisitive in your research about it. Make sure that you have all of the details and all of the information that you need, okay? And make sure that you're being honest with people. Make sure that you're sharing with people what's happening. Communicate. Let people know what's going on with you, okay? Now also, the Ace of Swords with the Three of Swords, there is some interrogation into how you feel that is needed in the month. I feel like there are some repressed feelings, which we were speaking on before, that you perhaps avoid, and now is the time to look at it. The Three of Swords tells us that this is a time for healing, for taking the swords out of the heart, and doing so in a way where you are honest with yourself, you are straightforward with yourself, it's no BS. Okay, so that's how your guides want you to show up. And with the Page of Wands here, they're also telling you to go for it. Go for whatever it is that you want. Go for adventure. Try to have fun with your life. Whatever this new path forward you're paving for yourself, if it's fun and it brings you joy and it brings you passion, then why not do it? That's what they're telling you. But before you do it, I feel like there's something that needs to take place before you go down this path, and that is really exploring your emotional reasons for doing it. How do you feel about it? Do you just feel like, yay, let's do it? Or is there melancholy that you're refusing to look at, or that it's easier to not look at? Okay, so do consider that in the month as well, Pisces. Now let's get into your advice. We're going to pull 2 cards for you. Now I'm just being told that there's something coming up from 2023. Around this time of 2023, that something happened or there was something unfolding, and you may want to take an extra look at it, or you may be looking at it again, like thinking about it quite a bit. I'm not sure why. You may be like thinking about that thing that happened back in the fall of 2023, okay? I'm not surprised that I'm getting that message because Saturn has retrograded back into Pisces, and it has us kind of reevaluating a lot of things that happened back in 2023 and 2024. Okay, let's see what card you have here. You have the Thunder card. This is the card of awakening. It's the number 3 as well. The spring thunder awakens the land. Auspicious energy from the east brings vigorous growth to all you have planted in life. Cast off the energy that no longer serves you and create new strategies. Finalize your ideas and then get moving. There is no time to waste. Finalize your ideas and get moving. There's no time to waste, okay? Last but not least, we will pull a Tree Keeper's Oracle card. Okay, we've got 2 cards here. The first card you've got is number 6, Keeper of Whimsy. The second card you've got is number 4, Keeper of Comfort. Love these cards for you, Pisces. I'm going to read the messages from the guidebook. The Keeper of Whimsy's message is that whimsy is a muscle. We in the modern world have forgotten this, but the tree keepers remember. When you are employed by your imagination, whimsy yields strength. It's harder for the world of stress to reach you with its constant barrage of should and shouldn't when you're indulging in whimsy. Share a cup of tea with your favorite tree, have a conversation with the moon, ride a wave of imagination in your own backyard. You'll find yourself more resilient to the demands of the day and more open to its possibilities. Yes, inject some whimsy into your life, honey. You know, like reading a book or doing something silly, painting in the park, just bringing back that vibe of easygoingness. I really feel like that's going to help you feel better in the month, okay? And the second card you've got is the Keeper of Comfort. I feel like the message here is quite similar, to prioritize your comfort as well as your play. So this message is, seek the comfort of shade, the companionship of an animal, the soothing of your favorite blanket, fragrance, flower, or book. This is a time for snuggling. Snuggle up to the earth, to the kindness of nature, to the generosity of a story, but snuggle regardless. The tree keepers knew what our society has forgotten: the value of self-soothing. Many of our illnesses are caused by stress that could be alleviated with proper self-care and the comfort of a regulated nervous system. Be the one who remembers and honor the old ways and be kind to yourself right now. Do what you can to prioritize self-care, okay? So that's important for you this month, Pisces. And that is all I have for you. So take very good care across the month of November. I hope that this reading was helpful. And if it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to the channel. I will see you next time for the December general readings. Take very good care and enjoy your November.